Hey guys, this is Aaron coming at you with a video about managers and letting them do their job. I got Anya here with me.
Hi.
A lot of you guys know Anya. So I just wanted to kind of go over some basics. I've talked to a lot of managers and owners about the responsibilities and what should be let go to the manager and what should be kept by the owner. And I let Anya, this is her store, I let her do whatever she needs to do. So if, let's just say I was doing your job and you were just service right in one of these desks, and one day I said, hey Anya, I'm done. I want to go do owner stuff. You want a promotion? You go, yeah, I want to do more.
Yes.
But I came in and actually kept taking things away from you, and I never let you actually do things.
Right.
And it drove you crazy. What would you wish that I'd get out of the way so you could handle?
Just all of the day-to-day stuff. It's the paperwork, it's the dealing with the advisors, the handling of the customers, the dealing with tech issues. It's mostly just the day-to-day. I mean, that's it. Just trying to make that stuff run smoothly, and having somebody else interfere with that makes that a little challenging.
So if the owner went to the back and said, I'm going to give so-and-so a raise, and didn't even talk to you about it, or went to the back.
That's annoying.
Went to the back and just fired somebody and didn't even tell you.
Yeah.
Which I have people tell me about all the time. Hey Aaron, I messed up. I didn't really include my manager. And I went and made this huge drastic change.
Yeah. It's communication. I can't work for you without having good communication between you and I, or me and Joe, or whoever is, above me. But I can't do my job fully without knowing what's ahead, so that I can be prepared for it. And without being prepared and feel like I'm chopped at the knees, it kind of stunts your movements. It stunts your growth, really. And
I have to also give you authority.
Yes.
And let you do something, and if it doesn't work, say,
sorry,
Anya, we've had these talks. We're just
not
being
me
real.
Personally, just other people.
But I don't know if this is going to work, and then if it ends up costing money, it ends up costing money. But if you learn from it, that's the only way I get more freedom, and it's the only way you get to go make more money and move up.
Exactly.
We both have to. So for the owners out there that don't want to let go, if you're not willing to write a check for mistake, then you're never going to get your freedom. And then the manager's never going to get to move up and actually make more money or win. They're always going to feel like you've just got them under their thumb, really.
Exactly. I mean, you want to make sure that it's a calculated risk. You don't want to just jump in it with the authority and just go make, crazy changes and whatnot. But I mean, everything's a risk. But obviously, in having a manager that's going to withhold and make sure that it's what's best for the company and not just for themselves, I feel is more of a win than not.
So can I ask you just some questions then about, and you just say if you handle it or if I handle it, or
I get you. Yeah.
Because a lot of guys, this is what I'm noticing. Yeah, I got a manager, Aaron. What do they get to do? Well, they pretty much only sell. They don't do anything else.
Gotcha.
So who would interview or hire a GS at this store? Would it be me or you?
That would be me.
And who would write somebody up?
That would be me.
Have I ever sat in with you when you've written somebody up?
No.
Who would decide that they're going to give a technician an extra 3 or 4 hours on a paycheck because they dealt with some difficult problem?
That would be me.
Who finalizes their hours for a paycheck?
That is me.
Who turns in and approves vacation time for a technician?
That would be me.
Or a service advisor?
And me.
Whose fault is it if we end up with 3 technicians in the same week on vacation?
That's a bummer, but that's me.
So see, I still haven't taken anything away. Everything down to the cash. We had a thief, it was a year and a half, 2 years ago. You started having even dollar amounts disappearing.
Yes.
And the person that ended up tracking this and coming up with the plan, y'all put a Ring Central.
A Nest.
A Nest, yeah, it was like the doorbell ring thing. It fit in the dollar bill thing.
Yep.
And when you opened it,
it's motion detected, so it would
look right
display.
up at the person. It was a great idea.
Yeah, and you could see them counting the cash. It was great.
As they stole it. So all of this you need to see is handled by her. And the store obviously hit a record last year. Hopefully hits another record, much even higher than last year. So that's all going to be because of who?
Well, me and my team.
It starts with the manager. So when you came in here, the store, you did about the same the first year, probably was the last year. You were learning a lot, trying to figure out everybody. I mean, I think you did 30, 40K more. That next year, though, you jumped
first year?
Yeah.
No, you're wrong.
I thought it was only 30 or 40 the first year, and then the second year you jumped by like 200.
It's a lot more.
Her face is turning red.
Sorry.
She's like,
I
"You
need to tell
son
you
of
you're
a."
wrong. That's
Oh
not
my
right.
gosh.
No, it's more than that.
So
I have it written down.
she.
I keep track.
So her goal has always been to beat everybody else,
Always.
and she's crushing it. And she did last year. Ultimately, we both can agree. Last year,
Yeah,
best the store's ever done.
I tried.
And this year's hopefully going to be the best, even beating that one. So she's like, "Oh, stout." But at the end of the day, it's because there's a 40,000-foot view that gives advice and maybe says, "Hey, what about this? What about that?" But somebody on the ground,
Yeah.
where the rubber meets the road, is making the decisions. And if you have a manager in name only,
Yeah.
and they don't do payroll,
It's not worth it.
they're not hiring, they're not writing people up, they're not in
Then
control.
why are they here?
They really don't have authority. And so then, really, I guess at that point, you're chained at the ankles. You
Yeah.
can't get anything done.
No.
So I just want to encourage everybody out there that if you don't really have a manager, like if you can't answer, if your manager doesn't do everything she just said, those are all big decisions, then you really don't have a manager. You just have one in name only. They're not taking the burden off of you. And then you're not able to take your brain and figure out how to market and come up with new ways to get more cars here. Her job is to run operations. Corporate or owner or management, or not management, but the hierarchy, that's the job to get just the cars here or get the phone to ring. Other than that, it's all yours.
Yes.
And we got to stay out of the way. So from your perspective, is there anything that in the past or even lately, or that you've seen other owners do that you think would be a good step for them to back off and let a manager handle?
I mean, if you feel the need to have a manager help you out, that you feel that there's a need for it, then giving that person the room to grow and to do what they need is only going to, I feel, it's an asset to you, and it's a reflection that you're in a place that you need this assistance in order for you to do other things, to make the business on a different level grow and become more profitable, really. So, I mean, give someone wings. If they don't work, well,
Get the next one.
get the next one. Yeah. What's that saying? Hire fast? No. Hire slow, fire fast? I don't know.
There you go.
That one.
That was hilarious. So,
I don't like to fire.
and I still remember the first time I interviewed
Yeah.
you.
It was a very long interview.
It was. I think we talked for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And she was at a Kia dealer, not being treated well, and but she was still happy, just like she is today.
Try.
She had a smile on her face,
the
and
best.
she tried not to talk horrible about him, but she just shot me straight, and we talked it out. And she really didn't know our specific industry. She's in a European specialty shop, and that was obviously Japanese, totally different.
Yeah.
But she knew the car industry overall. And believe it or not, Anya originally was doing the books and accounting,
Yes.
but she likes people too much.
Wow.
She likes the
It pays better.
It pays better. She likes the thrill of the hunt and getting that yes. So, sorry, she's got people calling her name. All right, we better wrap this up. So, for everybody out there, find yourself a manager, and what'd you say? Give them wings.
Give them wings. Let them go.
Let them do their deal.
That's why you hired them.
That's why you hired them. Don't keep holding back. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next video.